Hey everybody, welcome back to No Jumper News. It's your host, Adam22. Let's get right into the news. Okay, so over the past week, Kanye has been calling out his record label and even shared screenshots of his record contract to his timeline. After being suspended from Twitter for 12 hours, Kanye returned with more thoughts to share, breaking down industry contracts and more. Ye went on to post some new guidelines for his vision of recording and publishing deals moving forward in a series of tweets. He shared a 7-point breakdown heavily in favor of the artist and detailed precisely what he believes should be changed in contracts. New recording and publishing deal guidelines, he tweeted before breaking down his 7 points. 1. The artist owns the copyright in the recordings and songs and leases them to the record label/publisher for a limited term, 1-year deals. 2. The record label/publisher is a service provider that receives a share of the income for a limited term. The split can be 80-20 in the artist's favor. He also believes artists shouldn't need anyone repping them as they navigate their deals and feels that if you're working in the music industry, you should understand your contract thoroughly without help. For the 4th point, he tweeted out, lawyers. The first thing that changes about record deals is actually lawyers. We need plain English contracts. A lawyer's role is to improve deals, not charge for contracts we cannot understand or track. Rewrite deals to be understandable from first read. Number 5, advances are just loans. On artists re-signing, these stop. Advances are loans with 75% interest rates or worse. No other business in the world takes a look at the business, buys shares, starts to profit when it profits. Record companies have to buy into you, not loan you. Kanye also went to more exact breakdown of royalty statements that reveal each song you delivered, every store you're in, how much you're making off each song, and the number of streams each song is getting. He also says that the portals should stop showing just royalties, but also keep track of an artist's entire business from their audio files to assets and more. He closed with, "This is a call for all artists to unify. I will get my masters. I got the most powerful lawyers in music and I can afford them, but every artist must be freed and treated fairly." I guess you got to appreciate that Kanye's coming at this whole music industry thing from an idealistic perspective. Clearly he wants what's best for the people out there, but I mean, you got to point to things like this tweet from Adam Killa where he says that Kanye was trying to take all of his publishing and give him like 30 grand for signing him. So while Kanye seems extremely concerned about the rights of the artists, it does not seem that good music are necessarily in the clear. And on a personal level, when he's saying stuff like all contracts should be easily readable at first glance, I mean, that just seems like the idealistic wishes of somebody who has no idea how the music business works. Like if you've ever dealt with a lawyer, if you've ever done a contract for anything, if you've ever had to deal with a contract to open up a lemonade stand, you know that the contracts are never easy to read on first glance. The music business is just way too complicated for the contracts to be so simple that anybody, like an artist who has no legal training, could be able to understand them at first glance. It seems like a really silly thing to wish for. I don't know, Kanye. Next story. So Cardi B has officially set the record straight on why she wants a divorce from her husband of 3 years, Offset. Last week, news broke that Cardi B had filed for a divorce. Once the split was made public, rumors began to circulate about Offset having another baby on the way. She took to her Instagram Live on Friday and explained why she filed and disputed rumors that Offset fathered a secret baby with another woman, saying that cheating was not a factor in her decision.
I just got tired of fucking arguing. I got tired of not seeing things eye to eye. So before, when you feel like it's just not the same anymore, before you actually when you feel like it's just not the same anymore, before you actually get cheated on, I'd rather just leave.
She also denied accusations that the divorce filing was for clout or a publicity stunt to hype up her next album. In her divorce filing, which was filed on September 15th in Atlanta, Cardi stated that her marriage to Offset was irretrievably broken with no prospects for reconciliation. Moreover, she is asking for child support and hopes that divorce will be settled by agreement of the parties. Their hearing is scheduled for November 4th. So I'm not sure exactly what I want to say about this whole Cardi B and Offset thing. I will say that it's quite sad, but I mean, they were together 4 years, and to be fair, they were together long before Cardi B was what she is now. You know, Offset, his career obviously has done fine. He's definitely elevated in the game a whole lot, but when you look at Cardi B, I mean, this is somebody that when he started dating her, she was not exactly some massive rap star, and now they do have a baby together, but she's at the absolute top of the game. You got to kind of imagine that she's maybe wondering what's out there. Maybe she could be happier if she was with another guy. She She says it's not really related to cheating. I guess I kind of believe her just because it seems like Offset maybe got scared straight after his last time in this whole cheating scandal. I mean, she chalks it up mostly to them just non-stop arguing, which I guess I could kind of see. One thing that I did notice that was pretty interesting is that their daughter, Culture, finally has an Instagram. Who knows if that was maybe a point of contention? Maybe Cardi wanted to do an Instagram for the kid. Maybe Offset didn't, because now she has one and it's only following 2 people and it's her parents. Anyway, I hope this goes over smoothly for both Cardi B and Offset, and I will say that at least as a fan, I'm very interested to see who these people start having sex with next. Last story. So LeBron James' son Bronny has once again found himself trending on social media. The young point guard shared a clip of himself hitting a blunt on his Instagram story. He quickly deleted the video, but screenshots and copies of him smoking weed have gone viral. Social media was quick to react to the video and lit up Twitter with jokes about what Bronny should expect when his dad returns home from the Orlando, Florida NBA playoffs bubble. Bronny James on Instagram smoking that Nuggets pack, Lakers in 4. Bronny smoking that gas, Lakers in 4, confirmed. Pray for Bronny. Now, this all comes on the heels of us learning that Bronny Jr. is actually now signed to FaZe Clan, and from what I've seen in the past, a lot of the members of FaZe Clan also do not smoke weed or do any sort of drugs on camera. It's just, part of the esports world too, as well as the basketball world, so you can imagine that Bronny is taking some heat from this in multiple different directions. YouTube, yes, it's just been me. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. AD will be back in a couple of days so we can start yelling at each other again soon, but please do us a huge favor, like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you back real soon.